This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to certain.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up 3, it's 3rd and 7. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. He's moving out of the pocket. Got the first down himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB release. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and we've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Barker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
The play action fake. Got his man downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
We need needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum, something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grab near the marker. It's Ball. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He leaves it with his back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun to give, looking for room. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the foot.
Breaks into the open. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line, but will they go for it on? Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this group.
Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. Finds a little space. First down and more. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
4th quarter, obviously, trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Gonna take a shot. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He lets one fly deep. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a...
Here we go, here we go! Down! Ready! Hold on! Trick 9, beat! Hold on! Let's go! What do you... Set, ready. Let go. Banner, banner, ready go. Set, hut. Set, go. Set. Set, ready. Hut. Here we go, here we go. What do you Charcoal, charcoal, ready. Cooler. What do you Come on, set. What do you need? Let's go, let's go. Strong.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, in a house that's been built by guys from Boomer to Dick. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense, because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
27. Form. What is it? Here we go. Set. Drum. Ready, go. Here we go. Set, go. Base 27, jump. Military, stunt. Trick 9, beat. Trick. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Banner. 180. Cooler. 180. Fly trumpet. Stop. Down.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to...
Form! 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 Hunt! 22 water! Ready! 20. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Dad, ready! Ready, go! Grab! Grab! Fly, trumpet! Military stunt! Set hut! 180. Set! Ready! Flag! 22 water! 180. Set ready! Set.
So Michigan State beats Indiana to claim the old brass spittoon, and that coveted trophy will reside on the...
Charcoal! Set. Here we go, here we go! Hold on! Flag! 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 Hold on! Trick 9, B! What do you... Come on, set! On go! Let's go, let's go! Ready, go! Banner! Banner! Let's go! Charcoal! Charcoal! Here we go! Set! Open it! Here we go! What do you got? Cooler! Ready! Drum! 180! Ready! Ready! 180! Here we go! Here we go! Set on! Press! Pace! 27! Jump! Hold on! Form! Hold on! When you arrive at Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded.
Down! What are you... Ready! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ready, go! Set, ready! Set, go! Drum! Drum! Set up! Set hut! Hut, set! What are you...
sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't.
Here we go, set! Ready, go!
game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost. Here we go! Set, go! In the Hoosier State, so prized a possession. It's the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
This time around, the old Oaken Bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.